right. Part 2.
Part 2.
Part deuce.
Yes.
That's right?
Part deuce.
Part
deux.
Part deux?
Yeah, I guess.
Look, I don't speak no other languages.
I don't know what deuce is.
We're stopping this video.
Part deuce.
She says, don't make fun of my mom or I'll put a spell on you.
Anyways.
Your zipper will be stuck when you really have to pee.
Ah.
Something equally as evil.
Oh, terrible.
Okay, so we want to talk about Elphaba and how Ems thinks she's different than the other babies.
She is different than the other babies.
We'll start with the dog because...
Well, no, let's start with how I know things about things.
She does. And I know that's going to sound new agey and weird, but honestly, she does.
And I'm right about a lot of things.
She is. But so the dog comes in from going outside last night, and Elphaba's sitting on the mat like she is here. And my dog never barks at the dolls. There's dolls all over my house.
She sees the dolls all the time.
But I don't usually have them on the floor when Tallulah's out running around because I don't want anything to happen. But she was sitting on the floor, and my dog starts barking at her. And we all thought that was kind of weird. And then today, we're going to get in the car to go to Michael's. And she's like, Em starts freaking out that she's looking at me. She's looking at me.
She's like, for serious. And she doesn't have the optical illusion eyes that follow you, but she looks at you. But it's a weird kind of look at you. Like it's a weird kind of look at you.
Well, and earlier, in Michael's, Em said, she was pushing the cart, and she goes...
No, the cart was stopped.
Oh, was it stopped?
Yeah, it was stopped. It was completely still. And I saw her head move. Like, her head moved, okay? There was no reason for her head to move. And I said to Lexi, her head moved. It moved, okay? And then, we were still standing there.
I'm very accepting about the spiritual realm, because I've seen some things that there's no other explanation for, so it doesn't really faze me. And I've lived in, places that were haunted and all of that, so I'm not really fazed by that stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
And then we were still standing there, and the cart starts moving by itself.
Yeah, it did.
And
it started rolling, and there was no, slope.
Nope. It
just started rolling towards me.
And it started rolling.
After we had stopped it.
Yeah. And
I was
like, So.
But I'm never fazed by that, am I?
No, you don't care. We both see stuff. There's stuff and
yeah,
things.
And nothing phases me.
Nothing phases.
But tonight, as we're trying to take this video, the iPhone tracks your face.
It has focus, right?
Yeah, it has some kind of facial whatever. And I have been making videos for a long time. I've made tons and tons and tons of videos of dolls. Tons, okay? It has never tracked a doll. It's never tracked the movement of a doll that wasn't moving.
See, I'm getting shivers right
now. And
I
sat here, and I'm sitting here with her as we're making the other video, and it's tracking her face as if she has moved. I'm using a tripod. So there is no movement. There is no change of light in the room. There's nothing. I've been using this iPhone and this tripod for some time now. And there's no movement coming from anywhere else. So I've never seen it do that before.
Yeah, and
ever.
So there's something going on with her.
She's my baby.
There's something attached to her, or just some energy going on with her, but it's getting more and more every day.
I think it's because I have a mega bond with her. The whole thing with Elphaba is that she is a very different child in the book, where it talks about the Wicked Witch before she became the Wicked Witch, and what it was like to grow up and be green and be different and be all of these things, and she was kind of an outcast. And I totally get that, because I had a similar childhood. So, I don't know, I have a bond with the character and with this baby, and I don't know if that's what's causing that, or...
You know what I think it is?
Huh.
I think she's the first... Okay, so we came from an apartment that was heavily spirited.
Yes.
Let's just say that. Heavily spirited. Okay?
Yes.
This baby has sat incomplete in that house for a very long time.
Yeah.
She was the first baby since moving here that was fully completed.
That's true.
So
she's the only baby
that's been worked on at this house, because we've been so busy. Lexi's been so sick. We've just moved. Everything's falling apart here and there. But she's
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, every direction.
But that's a whole part 3.
That's a part 3 I'm not going to make because that's just...
But yeah, so
and you know what, Storm.
she is the first baby it created in this house, put together, completed. So I think, my personal opinion, is that she has some leftover energies from where we came.
I like to think that she's just super awesome, and that's why.
She is super awesome,
but yeah,
she does. She moves.
The fact that the phone tracks her, I find very interesting because, like I said, I've made many videos. It's never done that. I wish I had videotaped it doing that, but I was just sitting here talking to Ems, and it's just sitting on the tripod.
And her energy, if you guys were in the room with her, like, I don't know if you can tell just by looking at her on video, but her energy is very, like, intense.
Well, and I moved, and see, it's not doing it now.
Yeah.
But it did it earlier. There are eyes you can buy that will track you. They're optical illusion eyes. Orion has them. They're really cool. She does not have them.
Like, she's not looking at me right now.
But she'll look at you when she wants to.
Yeah. Like, for real. She's not looking at me right now.
Yeah, she's looking at the camera.
I'm kind of sitting diagonal from her, but a few minutes ago, she was looking directly at me.
Yeah.
And I commented on it. I said, oh my god, it's creepy. She's looking directly at me. She's not supposed to do that. But now she's looking at the camera. See, it's just like, I don't know, it reminds me of those, like, cartoons or whatever where things get locked inside the doll and their eyes, like, shift back and forth. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think she's awesome. I'm super attached to her. And,
she's a perfect baby for Hey There Spooky Face.
Yes,